There we go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. More. There it is. Okay, you just kind of have to just lay there and relax and kind of just go along with it. Okay.
All right, I'm down for that.
Like what brings you in and what?
I have a lot of problems.
Oh.
I have Crohn's, I have fibro, I have POTS. I don't know if you know what POTS is.
Yes.
Okay. Like my biggest is just standing in one place for more than a few minutes. I'll start to feel swimmy, like my blood pressure will go wonky. I need to stay hydrated, extra salt.
And when did it start?
Well, I also have a major trauma, so that's like a big T trauma that, you know, it probably manifests in here, but I know POTS, they said, can come off of a virus or a trauma, so it was after that.
That started.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm sure that's in here some, you
What
know what I
about
mean?
the fibromyalgia and stuff? Did that start at the same time or?
Yeah, it wasn't diagnosed because I have Crohn's, so everybody kind of just relates, oh, it's Crohn's, joint pain, and it can be, but you know, the pressure points. I mean, when I'd get out of bed in the morning, I felt like I had Herman Munster feet. They'd just be like stiff, painful bricks.
I mean, obviously I don't treat those conditions. All we treat is the subluxation. And so all that really does is just improves the quality of life. It doesn't really treat any kind of disease. It's just kind of an overall well-being.
Yes.
Like brushing your teeth, or you know, it's just something, it's cleaning out. So it's, you might feel, since you have all these conditions, you might feel some sort of soreness for a few days.
Okay.
I can go lighter on you if you want. It's just up to you.
Do what you do. Like
Okay.
I'm here, I may never be here again, so I make the most of it.
Just looking down.
Yeah, it feels like a golf ball almost in there.
Oh, maybe about the size of a golf ball. Not that deep though.
Yeah.
No, it's clearing out very quickly. Chin back for me, look back. Well, it doesn't really, okay. Did that hurt at all?
No.
It shouldn't.
It came before I thought it was coming, so that's good.
Okay, I'm gonna park in the other end. Just like that. There you go, okay.
Yep.
Of course, my whole body went with it. There's still more in there, but that's a good level. Okay, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna let that drain. I still have to do all of this. Definitely placing weight on that big toe.
I've noticed I'm starting to get calluses inside my big toes, and I don't know why.
Yeah, yep. It's you have really high arches too, which is not a bad thing. You know, this arch here.
Yeah.
Let's see when she places weight on it. See how it flattens out? So it's not bad. It's all functional. Okay, I'm not worried about it, is my point.
Okay. Good.
It's all functional, it's all moving. I don't feel any crepitus. See, that just moved just fine. Okay. That's stuck? Did that hurt a little bit?
No. I felt it more on this side, like a little pop.
Right, so I have to pull a little tiny bit harder. Right there. Okay. And then any soreness here?
I feel it in my back on that side.
Okay.
A little bit, you know.
Mhm.
I'm a typical woman with like lower back tightness and
Oh,
soreness.
well, men have it too.
What do they do?
Okay. I'm first going to check though before I adjust it. All right, so take a deep breath in. I'm going to do a baby one, okay?
So that's the, like that you feel.
What
so
hurts?
tense.
This here when I was
That
pushing?
right here doesn't. I don't know if it hurts. It just. It feels like it's
So-
a brick.
If I See, that's all I ever do.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm just calling attention to it. Like, it's
Okay.
so
So
tight.
tight. I'm going to massage this, okay? This is a big one here. Yep. Very nice. And again. Okay, okay. Whew. There it is. Okay, that's it.
Okay. That's wild.
An easier way to adjust. Okay. Let's see what we can do here to bring that. Here we go. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, take a deep breath in. And again. I'm going to bounce a little bit here. Bounce, 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 bounce. There it goes.
It's intense because it's just like so tight there.
I'm going to reach underneath the bra. Sorry. So I'm just warning you. I got to go under here. Get those joints. Oh, wow, that looks cool in there. Sky out there. That's like cloudy. It just looks interesting. We don't usually see the dark blues with the green. It's always light and sunny. You know, we got a little thunderstorm coming. That's all we can do. Move them. I want these really flexible for when I bend you backwards. Okay. Here we go with this lower region. Doing okay?
Yep. That's pretty sore.
Okay, okay.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, I'll just back.
I'm handling it, but
that's one of those fibromyalgia points
Yeah.
too, you know?
And I feel myself like trying to
Pull away.
Yeah, or
Okay.
move into it, you know, so.
Okay, well, I just told you, I was like, ah!
Yeah.
There is some congestion here as well, so it's like, oh.
How can you tell? Like,
It's
what do you
swollen.
Oh,
It feels
okay.
spongy. Like this is all firm now
Yeah.
because I've squished all the fluid out.
Okay.
This is like, and it'll calm down in a second here. I get layer by layer,
Okay.
but there's nerves. There's a plexus there, a plexus here, another whole set here. Oh, right here.
We used to live up north Michigan, never had allergies. Moved to southwest, never don't have allergies now.
Interesting. Do you know what cut is a tree? Is it a grass?
I don't know. I really don't. I mean, the pollen, sure, like, when I left last week, like, all the cars were just
Covered.
dusty yellow. Yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
awful.
we're past our pollen season here. Like the oaks, that was like 2 months ago. So we're done with all that. It's covered in we have that season in March, where everything's dusted a yellow color.
Yeah, when we still have snow.
Right. So I think it's just we're past that
Yeah.
phase. If you would come down in March, you might have.
Yeah, true.
You might have had it. That's why I tell people to get the bee pollen that's closest to them. Like, don't get the pollen. If you're going to take bee pollen,
Oh.
get the stuff that's from the bees that are living right next to you.
That's a good point.
Now, the Manuka honey has different properties. That's different. You're not buying that for the same reason. But get your local bee pollen. Support your local bee, apiaries. They need it. They usually take good care of their bees. Because you gotta leave enough pollen for the bees to eat. It's their food too.
Yeah. It's a sore joint. I didn't even know.
It's sore on everybody. I thought you might. Like, there's pressure points for everybody's.
Yeah.
This is just one of them. There it goes. The toes. That's it. Perfect. Other side. It's like everybody has like this.
Ooh.
It's right there every time,
Yeah.
right? Ah.
Crunchiness, right?
Right there.
Yeah.
Support the arches. That's it.
Oh.
And when these finally let go, the whole foot lets go. So I start here,
Mm-hmm.
and we fan it out, and then the other ones kind of roll into place here, and then we can do these. Good, excellent. Okay, so now what we have to do is like your shoulder and everything. We did some of it, like I can go, what's the one that's real frozen, this one?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna take this one behind you, okay? Just to there. Do you have good range of motion for frozen shoulder?
Yeah. Well, I've had therapy for it. It's just
Okay.
there's still like a catch back there that hurts. That
Where?
I feel like back in there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
You're on it. Oh. Okay. There it goes. Ah! Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to it. I got it. Let your arm go. Bend. Perfect. There you go. Oh, I thought I was done. Hold on. Ah!
Like, can you feel it catching?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
okay. Are you okay? Is that
Yeah.
sore?
It was sore, yeah.
Okay. When it gets hot, I have to stop.
Okay.
Yeah. It's there. A little bit of petechiae. Can we raise it to just there? Okay, I'm gonna go underneath here. I'm sure you've already had like therapy for it.
Yeah.
Okay, and this arm up above again. That just helps me get underneath here.
Okay.
Alright, so that was your back.
Okay.
And that'll take, see the bright pink is gonna disappear like in
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Okay.
It's just this darker,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
purple that takes, if you did nothing to it, it would take 7 days.
Okay.
If you put like arnica or aloe or something like that astringent, it'll go away in like 3 to 4.
Okay.
Do you?
Okay.
And then elbow back and towards the wall. Yep, you're gonna push it, let's see, relax this forward, and then elbow into mine.
That.
You're gonna push back into me as hard as you can. So we're gonna keep this hand here like an
Okay.
anchor. It's okay if it doesn't go. I just know we haven't reached that point yet where like, oh, it's at end range and there's nothing left. There we go. Yeah.
I heard. I didn't really feel it, but I heard it. That was awesome.
Yeah, you. I don't want that freezing up on you.
No.
And then same thing. Bring this towards me. Sit up straight again. Yes.
Dang.
Now elbow back. Harder. No, that's it. That's all it goes. Put it away. Good. I'll crack it around the rings. Okay, this is the third joint of the pelvis. So this is the groin area.
Okay.
Okay. Bend your knees. My hands are just here.
Okay.
You're gonna press out against my hands as hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And squeeze. As much as you want. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze harder, as hard as you can. You keep squeezing though. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. More. There it is. But just stand up and see if it feels. Oh, it looks much better.
Definitely feels much looser.
It should just feel more straight.
It does. Yeah.
Okay. How's the shoulder? I didn't do too. Oh,
Yeah. It's better.
okay. All right. I'm not
It's
going.
better than it was.
We'll leave it
Yeah.
alone then. I'm gonna kind of show you what you need to be doing at home
Okay.
to maintain what we just did. A little lower, right there. Now bend your knees for me, and then head goes all the way back. Arms out to the side. I know your shoulder's a little stiff, but it will help with your shoulder. Yeah, that helps with your shoulder. You want to move it higher. Move it up higher. Don't take the edge off.
Yeah. That's good.
You look great. Your spine, from my point of view, is straight here. I want it arched, but we're not there yet.
Yeah.
See how it's actually you're straight. You know, if I were to put it like that, you'd be standing.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel like ripping off a Band-Aid, and then it's over. Yep. You did it. Breathe. We start here. And then we get into the thoracic. So you might be there. If you're feeling like it's too hard on your neck, you just start here. See if you can do that for 2 minutes
Okay.
without your neck cramping.
Okay.
If it is cramping, then you need to go back to chiropractor. There's usually a joint that's not liking it.
Okay.
All right, slowly come up, see how it feels.
Well, thank you very much. I feel taller.
You feel taller. After all
I
that,
look slimmer.
it does
Oh,
make
it
you
does.
feel
It
like
does,
that because
like-
you're not cramping, you know, everything's
Yeah.
not like, well, yeah, so everything's being distributed here. People are always like, why do you do that? I'm like, because it feels better. You learn that this feels better.